Glass Heart. One day in New York, Kristen was sitting alone in a coffee shop on Park Avenue. It was snowing. It was the end of December. The people around her were in a festive mood. She was quiet, cold inside. She had a paper cup in her hand, a hot latte inside. In her heart were questions left unanswered. Kristen was 29 years old, a copywriter at an advertising agency. She lived in a one-room apartment in Manhattan. From the outside, she was a successful, modern woman. But her heart was innocent. She still dreamed of love as a child. Especially since she met Jake. Jake was a journalist from Staten Island. He met her during a run in Central Park. He captivated her with his flawless smile. Every conversation with him was like a movie scene. Funny, humorous, careful, understanding of women. Kristen slowly opened her heart. After 5 months, she moved in with him. Kristen told her friends, "I finally found him. He's different," she would say, but over time, small but worrying signs began to appear. The nights when Jake wouldn't answer the phone. The excuses, "Sorry, I was in the editor," and sometimes he would go out to lunch and write only in the evening. Kristen felt it inside. But she calmed herself down. "Maybe I'm being too suspicious. He loves me after all." One day, as she sat down to write on Jake's laptop, she accidentally noticed an open chat window. The name, Amanda, she clicked on it. The conversation was serious. Jake had been openly talking to another woman for several months. Love, meetings, even plans for a trip together. Kristen froze. Every word seemed to tear her heart apart. In the conversation, Amanda called Jake my love. Jake said to her, "Kristen, it's only temporary. You know me, the heart is glass." It broke. Kristen left without saying anything. In the evening, Jake came home. The girl greeted him silently. Then he asked only one question. "How many Amandas are there?" Jake was confused. He admitted it. But he explained, "Kristen, it started out simple. I love you too. I'm just afraid to give myself completely to one person." Kristen wiped away tears. "Love is a choice. And you chose. Now I choose myself too." She left home that night. 6 months have passed. Kristen has now pulled herself together. She went to therapy. She started a personal blog. She writes for women, about deception, not losing herself, and returning to herself. She once wrote, "I forgave him. But forgiving is not forgetting. Forgiving is giving your heart peace." Now she runs through Central Park again. Along the same old route. But this time, not because she is not alone, but because she is true to herself. It is not over. New York is a city of opportunities. Sometimes you lose your heart, but sometimes you find yourself in that loss. Like Kristen, glass hearts break. But only when broken can they be reshaped.